Hello everyone, I'm audible.
Yes, Rahul.
Hmm. So, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. So, can I have one of your system where no softwares are installed? Can I have any one of your system where the softwares are not installed?
Which software?
Nothing, like no
Nothing.
Java, no IntelliJ, nothing.
I have actually.
Okay, anyone else system? Because I already have in my system, so it will be like a repetition for me. If anyone else system is there, that would be easy for me to explain the things clearly.
Rahul.
Sorry, Manipriya.
I haven't installed anything yet.
Okay, you can share your screen, Manipriya. We will start the agenda.
Okay.
Hmm. So today's agenda of the session for everyone is to see how do we install the tools. Okay, today's agenda for everybody who is joining is to see how do we install the tools. As we are all beginners in the field of programming, in the field of automation testing, let's see how do we install the tools. So Manipriya, yeah, I hope you are sharing your screen. Great. Okay, great. I'm requesting for remote access. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Manipriya. So, I'll use your notepad for a moment. Can you open one more notepad file for me? Tools that we are installing today. I hope everyone is able to see Manipriya's screen. First one we are installing is JDK. First one we are installing is JDK 25, which is the Manipriya, can you
Sorry,
don't
I'm
con
not able to see this menu is hiding all those things.
okay, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Which is the latest version of Java currently. Then when install IntelliJ IDEA, which is the editor that we are using for our programming. So you can also use Eclipse, that is not a problem. But if you want to really deal with the features of latest preview features of JDK 25, IntelliJ IDEA is one of the best editors. And currently, IntelliJ IDEA is surpassed as in the market as #1 editor for Java. Prior Eclipse was there. Now IntelliJ IDEA is dominating the market. Git bash installation. Then we'll say GitHub account creation. Okay. Followed by bash GitHub account creation. And we will also see AWS free tier account creation. These are the main things that we are looking into it. So if you have already installed any other Java JDK, I recommend everyone to upgrade till JDK 21 or 25. Okay. If you are using JDK 8 or JDK 11 or JDK 17, I request kindly all of you to upgrade to JDK 21 or 25. So let me go to the browser. JDK 25 download. Okay. So you see, this is the official site, Java Downloads Oracle India. So this is the official site. You can click on this. So if you scroll down, so you have JDK 25. So if you are since this is a Windows operating system, we are going for a Windows. If you are working on Mac, you have to select the Mac. So Mac, with respect to Mac, you have to check which chip you are using. ARM64 is for in Silicon chip, Intel 64 is for Intel chip. Based on that, you have to do it, and you have to go for the DMG installer, guys. This is for Apple Silicon chip. This is for Apple Intel chip. Manipriya, is the system stuck? Oh, I got it. I got it. Thanks. So if you are a Windows user, you need to go for the 64-bit installer. So I download this. Let it take some time to download. So how many of you have prior JDKs prior to JDK 21, guys? Can you drop a message in the chat box? What different versions of JDK you had already in your system if you are already using Java?
Rahul, how can we check that we have JDK or not?
I'll tell you, Poonam. After this installation, I'll help you check. Okay, Bidush B 24, Sachinarayana says 17. Okay, Balram says 25. Great. Okay, 17, 24, 18. Okay, great, great. So I request everyone to have JDK as minimum 21. Okay, minimum 21, maximum 25. Don't have 20, I mean, don't have 24 because 24 features are already covered in 25. If you already have 24, that's great. Yes, Sai, if you want to upgrade the existing, you can, I'll answer that question later. So once the JDK is downloaded, you need to double click on this. Manipriya, there will be a pop-up coming up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your system? There will be some pop-up coming up. I cannot accept that pop-up. You have to accept that pop-up. So Manipriya, did you get any pop-up?
Yeah, I click agree. It's
Okay,
fine.
okay. Another one is. So simply you need to click on next. Can you click on next, Manipriya?
Yeah.
Next. That's it. It'll hardly take 2 minutes for you to install the JDK. Yes, Sai, I will tell you. I will tell you at the end of the class how do we uninstall and all. If you already have the old version. Manipriya, is the installation happening? Like, is the status turning to green?
No, it got stuck, it seems.
Okay. Okay, great. So Sachinana, if you have 17 and 23, it will
Yeah,
take
now
23.
it's.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, now it's turning to green.
Okay. So Sachinarayan, if you have 17 and 23, it will take 23 by default. Whichever is latest, it will take.
Hi Rahul sir. So it's just starting, it's just the beginning of the class or you started anything?
No, it's the beginning of the class. We are seeing how do we install JDK, Priyadarshini.
Okay, fine.
Which windows are you using, Manipriya?
I think it's very old one. Let me check it.
Windows 11 or Windows 10?
I think it's Windows 10.
Okay, no worries. It'll be slightly slower.
Oh, okay.
If you have Windows 10 or 11, that would be great. If it is Windows 11, that is fantastic. So you click on close. Manipriya, can you click on close? So open the command prompt. CMD, type CMD. Type Java space double hyphen hyphen. No, I'm typing. So when you type Java double hyphen version, you will see which JDK you have installed. For people who ask me whether to know whether we have installed JDK or not, if you type Java double hyphen version, you will see which JDK is installed in your system. Clear? I hope that answers my question. Purnima, Poonam, I don't know who asked this.
Yes, I asked it. Thank you.
So the next thing is you need to download Git Bash. This Git Bash download is applicable only for Windows. If you are a Mac user or a Linux user, Git is installed by default. You need not do anything. So if you scroll down, you have to use Git standalone installer for Windows 64-bit. It will take some time to download.
Sir, once repeat it, sir, about Git.
So Git, whatever installation I'm teaching, it is applicable only for Windows. When you are working with Mac or Linux, it is already installed inside the system only by default, like when you get the laptop. So there'll be a pop-up coming up. You need to click on yes. Sachinand, I hope my point is clear. Wait. Go slow, Manipriya. So you
Okay.
need go click on next. Click on next. Click on next. Here the point is which editor you want to use for Git. So by default, it will be using the default editor. Git's default editor is Vim. Can you click on this drop down? So there are multiple options like which editor you want to use apart from Vim. Like since Manipriya's system has Notepad++, then we can say change like use Notepad++ as the Git's default editor. What is this default editor, Rahul? Whenever there is a merge conflicts and all these things are occurring, right? So it will ask like it will instead of you need to write a proper message like why there's a conflict coming, what are the changes you're merging when you're reverting the code, what are the things that you're reverting, any reset conflicts, especially in the conflicts we have to write the reason, what is the reason for this conflict, and you have to push the changes in that time. So instead of Vim, if you have Notepad++, you can go for Notepad++. If you have Visual Studio Code, you can go for Visual Studio Code. That is your choice. Okay, click on next. So here let Git decide means here you need to understand like Git decide. I mean, we are letting the Git know that you use your default branch name. I don't want to give my own default branch name. If you want to give your own default branch name, you can select this option and tell what is the default branch name you want to maintain. No, let Git decide what kind of branch name you want to have. You let Git take the decision making for you. If you want to maintain your own default branch name, you can select this radio button and you can do it. So click on next. So click on next. So you can click on next. Yeah. So click on install. It'll take some couple of minutes for the tool to be installed. Can we update? No. For that, Balaram, I will give, when I teach the Git commands, just let me know this thing. I will tell you how to change it. Okay. When we start the Git topic, you keep a reminder of this point, then I'll tell you what to do. Okay. Okay. So just click on OK. So this they will be doing some release notes. So can you open the command prompt once again, Manipriya? Type git space git space double hyphen version. Just press the enter key. So you see, it will show you the what is the latest version of Git that we are using. I hope the Git installation and JDK installation is clear for everybody. Can I get a quick Y in the chat box if everyone is clear? Yes, I request you to update to 2.52 because there are some commands of Git which I'll be discussing which are having of latest feature. Okay, then we will install IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, download IntelliJ IDEA. So you are in a Windows user. So if you are using Mac, switch to the Mac tab. If you are using Linux, switch to the Linux tab. Since this is a Windows user, please come down, scroll down a bit. So if you see here, now this thing is that IntelliJ IDEA is now a single unified product. Clear? So previously what happened was like IntelliJ IDEA was having two types of two editions. One is the Ultimate Edition, one is the Community Edition. Now what they have done is that they have removed those two versions and they have released the unified product. That means in the same tool only we have the Ultimate product as well as the Community Edition, community version of the product. That means what they're saying, core Java and Kotlin features remain free with even more functionality available at no cost. That means whenever you're installing this tool for the first time, you'll have a trial period of 30 days. Post that, it will automatically switch to the community edition. You need not worry about it. So I click on download. So it will take some time for the tool to be downloaded. If you have already installed, that is fantastic. This is for the people who have not installed and they're new to programming for the first time. For them, we are explaining all the things right from scratch. What is JDK? How are we installing GitHub, Git Bash? Then followed by IntelliJ. Then followed by we will see how do we create an account in GitHub as well as AWS free tab. Can you open another tab, Manipriya? Yeah. So for people who don't have GitHub account, so you have to go to this site github.com. So you need to click on sign up. Once you click on sign up, it will ask you for the option like you want to continue with your Google account or Gmail account or Apple account, or you want to create your username password manually. That is up to your call. Okay. So you don't have a GitHub account, right, Manipriya?
No, I don't have. Need to
Yeah.
create.
Yeah. So you can directly link it, create a GitHub account by linking it with your Gmail account. Okay.
The first one. First one.
Yeah. Or else if you want, you can create the GitHub account manually. So if you want, you can sign up with your Gmail account and you can create your GitHub account in a minute or two. So what is the username you want? You can decide the username. That's your choice. And you can click on create account. When you're creating an account, it will just ask like it will check whether you are a human or previous installation is fine, but go for the latest version because there will be some fixes, some plugin updates will be there. That's the reason.
So need to download a .exe file. I missed that point.
Yes, if you are a Windows user, .exe file for IntelliJ. If you are a Mac user, you have to switch to the Mac tab and download the .dmg file.
Okay, thank you.
So this is how we create a GitHub account. You can sign in with your Gmail account and you can create a GitHub account quickly. Then comes this AWS console. So AWS management console. So here we need to sign into the console, or first we need to click on sign into console. So here you have the option of create new AWS account. Why are we using AWS? This is one of the cloud platforms which is popularly used across the globe. Here only we deploy all our Jenkins and our Selenium grid in the due course of time. Got it? So here you need to put your mail ID. At gmail.com. You see here, you will get $100 AWS credits when you're trying to log in for the first time. For 6 months, you can use this $100 AWS credits for next 6 months. AWS account name, you can say Manipriya. Okay. Verify email address. So you can see the verification code in your mail ID. Like you can check the verification code in your mail ID, which you received. Yes. You have to put this verification code. Yeah, you can put your password, Priya, whatever you can remember. This is a free tier account we are creating. Continue. What's happening? Go up. Okay, please put a complex password, Manipriya, a slightly more complex, which is not easily predictable, so that you will not have any breach of data. Add some special characters if possible. Okay. Okay. That's the first step. That's your choice. If you scroll down a bit, okay, you can go for a free 6 months plan. Okay. You'll get free $100. So you can say personal, it's for your own projects. You have to enter your name. Okay. So Why are we providing our phone number? To validate whether it's a real human being or a bot.
Sir, regarding AWS, what should I download?
You need not download everything. You have to create a free tier account.
Okay, so just AWS create account.
Yeah. I'm creating an account here.
Okay.
City. Okay, city is Chennai. Province is Tamil Nadu. Okay, select the country as India. I forgot to select the country as India. Okay. Sorry. Okay, just try to reduce the character count. No? I've just taken it, whatever is there. Manipriya?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So whenever you have any billing, like right now bill won't be generated, but in future if you have any billing thing, right? So they're asking you whether you want to do with the UPI or a credit card or debit card. That is your call, whether you want to do it with a card. So later after the class, Manipriya, you fill your card details and they won't charge money. They are just adding this card details or the UPI details just to debit the bill from your account. Like whenever up post 6 months of AWS usage, if you are still using the machines, whatever bill is incurred, they will deduct the amount from your card or from the UPI. Okay, it doesn't charge any amount right upfront, and you need to upload your PAN card here. Okay, you need to upload your PAN card here. Clear? So Manipriya, after the class, you just need to enter your card details or the UPI details. How do you want to link it, and enter the PAN number and get it verified. Okay. Only this is the last step pending. If you do the steps, then rest of the steps you can do it by yourself. Earlier free tier you had, that is fine. If you already have a free tier account, if you remember the username password, root username password, that is fine. If you don't remember it, you have to create an account again. Or if you possible, do a forgot password. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me install it. Can you double click on that idea folder? Click on run. This will take some time to install because IntelliJ is slightly heavier tool. Run. So Bidesh, if you already had free tier and now the free tier has expired, don't worry. We will, whatever AWS that we use for during the training, it will not charge much. Hardly if you follow the process that we are following in the class, you will be out by 50 rupees, 100 rupees or 150 rupees like that. Okay. So you clicked on yes, right? Yeah. There's an installer coming up. Just click on yes. Open anything and click on yes. Next. Create desktop shortcut. Select this option. Create desktop shortcut.
Where is it?
Here you see my mouse pointer.
No, I couldn't.
Okay, you see create desktop shortcut option here.
Yeah.
Select the checkbox. Yeah,
Okay.
click on next. Install. So it's installing. It'll take some time to install. GitHub, if you already have an account, that is fine. If you don't have, create it. This is the GitHub installation which I showed is for the people who don't have GitHub account and they're joining the course for the first time.
After 6 months, how much they will charge from our account?
It depends on your usage. Pay as you go style, Manipriya.
Okay.
Like if you continuously use, I'll tell you how to calculate the cost also. Like as of now, till the end of the course, you'll not be charged anything. After that, I'll tell you how to calculate the cost for which machine you are using based on the machine that you're taking also, Manipriya.
Oh,
Hmm?
yeah, okay, Ram, got it.
So you can see if I go for like I'll tell you if I go for a machine which is having 8 GB, 2 GB RAM with 8 GB virtual memory per month, you have to pay 33 rupees or 34 rupees. Okay.
Okay.
But you need to be very smart. You should not keep the instance up and running until and unless it is required. Okay.
Mm.
60% of the globe is working on AWS only for the cloud-based technologies because
Yeah.
of the vast features that it gives.
Mm. Yeah. Got it.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, if you have an old Eclipse and old JDK, that also is okay, right? To continue.
What do you mean by old one?
And JDK is 17 or 18, I think so.
Yeah, if better to upgrade to 21, and we are following IntelliJ in the class because Eclipse doesn't support that widely about the new features of Java. Because from JDK 21 onwards, IntelliJ is one of the prime sponsors for Java upgradation, all those things.
Because Eclipse 2025 model version we are
Yes, I understand, but the vast range of plugins what IntelliJ is offering is second to none. Like you'll understand the moment we start using the tools.
so even if it is latest 25 also not good.
Not good. Like I come from Eclipse background and I changed myself from Eclipse to IntelliJ for the past 3 years.
So IntelliJ which version, sir?
Latest version which I'm downloading, which I'm installing.
And upgrading how to do on it means we have to uninstall that and do or
JDK you need not uninstall. On top of that, you install the new version of Java. Okay. Automatically it will take JDK 25.
okay.
Okay. In IntelliJ, when you want to upgrade a version, there is an option called as update version. So then you can do it. Whereas in Eclipse, you'll not find that update option automatically. You have to download the new zip file and you have to do the setup. That's the reason.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I click on finish. So that's it, guys. These are the tools, these are the accounts that I requested everyone to create. Regarding the database part, we will discuss the database tool installation at that time. Any doubts so far with respect to installation of tools? Any doubts, guys? Can you quickly drop a Y in the chat box if everyone is clear? If you're not clear, please let me know. I'll give you a minute or two.
First, we need to install JDA, then GitHub and IntelliJ, then
In-
AWS setup. That's it, right?
Yeah, yes,
That's the
yes,
format.
yes. You can follow any format, but I've given you the ideal format, like what we need to
Okay.
follow.
Okay.
Because if you install first IntelliJ, then you later install JDK, it will not auto detect JDK sometimes. That is the reason.
Okay.
Okay. From here on, I'll take it up.
Okay.
So, yeah. AWS remaining steps, you finish it, Manipriya, because these are all sensitive details that I don't want to be on.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Give me some time. I'll open the IntelliJ. Manipriya, can you share the screen again? The way my IntelliJ looks is different from what it is in your system. So I wanted to share your screen once again. Can you open IntelliJ tool?
Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah. I'm waiting for the IntelliJ to load.
Okay. Then my system is like this slow.
It's okay. While screen sharing, it will be slow sometimes for some versions of Windows.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't send. For the people who have installed IntelliJ for the just cancel it, no? Just cancel it. Great. So this is the first time. This is how you see your screen for the first time when you're opening IntelliJ for the first time. Okay. So you just click on new project. Yeah, it will take some time. This is the first time,
Okay.
right? It will slightly take some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can give any project name here, Manipriya. Any normal project name you want, you can give it. So we are creating a Java project for the first time. Like you give any name, Manipriya.
Okay. So
Yeah. So location, you can put any location, but if you're a Windows user, my recommendation is to maintain the projects in the D drive. If you don't have a D drive, that's absolutely fine. But if you have only C drive, that is absolutely fine. But if you have an option of D drive or F drive or something like that, you could try to create the projects there.
shall I create it?
Hmm?
Do you need to select this create Git repository?
No. You can deselect it. And wait, you need to select the build system as IntelliJ and JDK will be automatically detected. You need not do anything. So you click on create. Click on create.
Actually, I created it again. A new page has it.
Okay, just do it once again. No, you might have clicked it 2 times, so that might be the reason. Sometimes it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Create.
There
Just
is a
close.
already I have closed.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Now,
Click on
now
open. Click on open.
okay.
Yeah. Go to the D drive. Automation. Yeah. Select folder. Go ahead. Okay. This is how we create a Java project for the first time, guys, in IntelliJ. I hope this is clear, everybody, how we create a Java project in IntelliJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. So thanks, Manipriya. I'll take care from here. It will take some time for the plugins to be loaded properly for the first time. So let me create a project, guys. New. Mine is the ultimate edition, guys. I've already subscribed for the ultimate version of IntelliJ. So UI might slightly look different. New project. Let me change my folder path. Okay. I'll say evening Java fundamentals. Evening 8 to 9. This is for my reference, guys. You can put whatever reference you want. Okay. So I will not select this create Git repository. My build system is IntelliJ. Already have JDK 25 installed in my system. You can go ahead directly. So I click on create. Okay. Okay. Just delete this file. That's not a problem. So this is how we create a Java project again. Okay. Once we create a Java project, so always understand that it will create a default folder structure for you whenever you are creating a Java project. In that, you see here, SRC is the main folder that we need to look at it. Okay. Within the SRC folder only, the whole game runs. So we have to prepare all the Java coding on all these files within the SRC folder. You cannot create it outside of the folder. Okay. So I do a right click. First, let me create one file here. What is this? Normal. Let me create a normal file known as nomenclature.txt. First, we will try to understand how to give a what is a package, what is a class, how do we follow the naming structure, because all of us need to align with the same naming structure. Because whenever you're developing an automation repository or automation project, or whenever you're going through an interview and they ask you to submit any assignments also, your naming structure is very important. If you're not following a proper naming structure, then and there only they'll understand that you're not having proper hands-on experience. So what is a package? Can anyone define what is a package? Can anyone give a proper definition?
Collection of classes.
What else? How about others?
A collection of classes and methods.
Collection of classes, abstract classes, interfaces, enums.
So our friend Manoj Tiwari said the right one. Folder with all files. So inside a package, it is not necessary to have a Java collection only, right? You can have multiple other things also. Other coding related things like a Kotlin file, or you can have a JavaScript file, anything. Collection of folder with all the files. So imagine this package as a regular folder where you'll maintain all the files. Okay. Yes. Folder with all the files where we to organize the data properly for better readability and understanding. So what is the nomenclature? What do you mean by nomenclature? The naming standard that we need to follow while creating a package. We follow camel case sensitivity. We follow camel case sensitivity for creating a package while giving a name for the package. What do you mean by camel case? For example, I'll say Amit Mishra for someone, suppose. So what will be the value in how the camel case looks like? It will be Amit Mishra. So what is this camel case all about? Camel case is nothing but the first letter of the first word shall be in small letters and the first letter of the subsequent words shall be in capital letters. Okay? Is it perfect, everybody? So this is known as a camel case. Everyone should be clear with the camel case. Some certain nomenclatures we need to be very clear, guys. So what is a class? We will see later during the OOPS concept. So what is the naming standard that we need to follow while creating a Java file? We follow Pascal case sensitivity while giving a name for the Java file. Okay. For example, I'll say Rohit Sharma. Then I will say Rohit Sharma. So what is this Pascal case? Pascal case is nothing but the first letter of each and every word shall be a capital letter. Great. So the strict rules while giving a name for the package or the Java class, ensure that there are no white spaces at all. No white spaces at all. When I say no white spaces at all, not only between the words, at the start and at the end, it is highly recommended not to use any white spaces or white or blank spaces. Instead, we can use underscore symbol. If you really want a white space, white or a blank space between them, you can use underscore symbol. Okay. Is this clear, guys? Any doubts? So this nomenclature things are very important, guys. It might look simple or silly for you at the start, but these are very important. So how do we create a package? Right click, new package. You see the option like package. So I'll be creating a package here, January 6th, 2025. So I'm following this nomenclature just to remember that what topics I've taught on what particular day. Similarly, whatever package name that is convenient for you, you can put it. Okay. Now, always remember that create a Java file inside a package itself. The editor is not restricting you that you cannot create a Java file outside of a package. You can do it, but that is not a very good practice. Right from day one, create a package. Inside a package, create a Java file. I will say sample program. Yeah. So you can create any program. So is this clear, everybody? Any doubts so far?
Go to the package name once. The file.
Package name, yeah. You want to see how are we creating a package?
Yeah, that one. The first one.
Right click on SRC. Okay, right click on SRC
Pattern.
package.
Isn't clear the pattern you
Yeah,
wrote before.
yeah. So January 6, 2026. And I'm following camel case here.
Okay.
Okay. And here we are creating a class. So far, so good. Any doubts, guys? So some people might be having the assumption like Rahul, like some people from Java background, they'll be like, you have to create a class, you have to create main method inside a class, you have to do a lot of activities, right? But if you are all using JDK 25, clear this data, directly write void main. Okay. You need not write the package name, you need not write public class, you need not write anything. From JDK 25 onwards, officially, we can directly create a class, create a file using void main only. It started as a preview feature from JDK 21, and from JDK 25 onwards, it became one of the mainstream features. So this concept is known as compact classes. What do you mean by compact classes? The definition states no need of mentioning any package name, neither class names at all. Clear? So let's go with the first line of code, that is printing. Yes, it works only for JDK 25. Printing hello world, printing or displaying hello world statement onto the console. Console is nothing but like a blackboard, like how we have blackboard in our school days, the same thing. Okay. So how do we print it? System dot out dot println, I will say hello world. Okay. So how do I execute this program? Do a right click, run sample program.main. So you see the word hello world printing onto the console. Perfect. Any doubts? Any doubts, guys? All good? This is how we need to execute the program onto the console. Write the code inside void main. Whatever code you want to write, you write it. System.println. What does it do? It helps us printing the data onto the console. So Balram Krishna, void main, you have to wait for a while. Like when we start the oops concept, you'll understand what is void, what is main. Since this is the first class, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it basic. So if you want to write the code in other than JDK 25 version, sample program underscore not JDK 25. For people who are having previous versions of JDK, we have to write public static void main string args. Inside that, you have to system.out.println hello world. For people who are having JDK version prior to JDK 25, this is how we need to write the program. Like you have to create a class. Inside a class, you have to write a main method. Now inside a main method, you have to write the print statement. I hope that's clear for everybody.
Can you go to previous class?
Yes, I went to the previous class.
Oh, here there is no public static.
No public static, nothing. Everything is in the void main. So that is why it is known as a compact class. What do you mean by compact class? Compact class, no need of mentioning any package name, neither class names, nothing at all.
Thank you.
And do you think I will use system.println? Absolutely not. If you are a JDK 25 person, I will say io.println. This is the latest way of writing the print statements from JDK 25 onwards. Prior to JDK 25, how do you write the print statements? You can say system.println. If you are using JDK 25, we can go with io.println. Perfect, everybody?
IO stands for input output or any?
Input output only, but the input output concept has been enhanced in JDK 25.
Okay.
Okay. So, Balaram, in order to keep the point, I will try to answer one of the pointers that why only main. JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine, which is responsible for executing the program at the runtime, looks for the word main inside the Java file, then only it will execute the code. Tomorrow from JDK 26 onwards, if they change the word from main to mains, or tomorrow they change the word from main to Java, if they change the keyword, then we have to write void Java. They change the keyword to Python, then we have to write the keyword as Python. Got it? Main is the keyword that JVM is looking for it. Based on this void main method only, it will trigger the execution. If there is no void main method, if there is some other method, it will not trigger the execution. So this is like the starting point for JVM where it will look for it and it will start executing the code. Balram, I hope that answers your question for a while. Yeah. Tomorrow, if you are the founder of Java, for suppose you are taking a very premium role, premium position in Java, tomorrow you want to say like Balaram should be the keyword. So you can say void Balaram. Okay. So that's it for the today's session, guys. So get your tools installed, get the projects ready. From tomorrow onwards, we'll start rolling big time. We will discuss all the things about different types of print statements. What is a print statement? We'll see the different concepts. Followed by, we'll see what else can we cover.
Rahul sir, just a question.
Mm-hmm.
So we are seeing that many Java versions are coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with that version, coding style is also getting changed, the syntaxes and all.
Well, only for JDK 25, you will see a major syntactical change. If you work from JDK 1 to JDK 24, There won't be any major syntactical change as a beginner. But if someone asks you like tomorrow, because JDK 25 when it has been released, it has been released in September, and by the time of March we'll be getting JDK 26 also. So it is my responsibility as a trainer to keep you updated with the new features. Okay.
Okay, and also, is that required that in the framework level, so we need to change the syntaxes all?
I'll tell you one beautiful thing about Java. No matter how many new features you get, Java always promotes backward compatibility.
Hmm.
So that is a beautiful thing about Java programming language.
And if we go for interview perspective, so they like ask like in this version, these are all the new changes. Like in
Yes,
Java 8, we saw many changes it came.
yes, yes,
And then Java 11 also it contains many changes.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
like any like stable version is there which is required for the interview perspective we go.
Every version is stable, Priyadarshini. It's just like what are the new features they have added for each and every version is what we are discussing.
Yeah, but like question also it comes very different. Like in this version, what are the changes are there? And in these changes, what are changes are there in this
Don't
version?
worry, Priyadarshini, at the end of this Java, core Java, you will get a clear understanding of what are the changes that has occurred for each and every version. You can make a note of it.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. Today is the first class. Just have some patience. You'll get it. You'll get it
Yeah,
topic
yeah,
wise.
yeah.
You'll get topic wise. What are the JDK changes happen?
Yes.
Okay, Rahul, a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you said, like Java 25 came in September, right? And it's almost 6 months, right? But, in the banking domain, it's a very old thing, moving into a new version is also a big thing.
I will tell you one thing, Balaram. I know personally some banking companies where they'll be using JDK 11. The thing that we need to pitch to the banks is use the word security. I'm not just saying for the sake of marketing, just say the word security because JDK 8 and JDK 11 officially the support has been stopped by Oracle team for all the security fixes. So if any security leakage happens, I'm not responsible for it. Just use the word security. They will start running towards you.
Yeah, that's true. But so maybe they were using Java 18 or 20, right? So my question was like when you will be going to the course, right? Will you be telling them what is the syntax we'll be using in an older version and the new version as
That's
well?
what I did just now.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, see, I'll give you the initial syntax like this. Tomorrow, when we discuss variables, you will see what are the new syntax, what is the old syntax. You'll see, it's a journey. I will not leave you, I'll not really let you out of the course half cooked. Without JDK 25, how it looks. With JDK 25, how it looks. You saw the print statements. In future, when I discuss variables, you'll be smart enough to correlate the same code in non-JDK 25. Got it?
Yeah. Great. Thank you.
Wherever is required, I will add some analysis, emphasis, like how do you work when you're not working with JDK 25. Got it?
Yeah.
Anything else from anyone?
Yeah, Rahul, I'll share my screen just a moment. Okay, so I have opened these packages, but still it isn't.
It is taking time to load. Your system is very slow. As you told, it's Windows 10. It'll take some time to load. If it is not working, let me know tomorrow. One-on-one, we will see this issue. Okay? Open PR002, Manipriya. That will be the right one. This window. Yeah, you work with this, okay?
Okay, yeah. Sure.
Cool. Yes.
Rahul, I just want to know, like, do we need programming knowledge to learn this course?
Well, definitely yes. For rest assured Selenium, we need very good programming knowledge to build frameworks. So that is why we are taking the Java concepts from the scratch.
Okay, so you'll be teaching us what is required to go further, right?
Definitely. Like today's session, like I've taught you JDK 25, what are the things? If you are not using JDK 25, how it looks like. So all these things, I will give you a very good clarity on this, Lakshmi. So you'll have tons of information of Java from my side in a very simplified and detailed at the same time. So it's your job to remember.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any coding background,
Yeah,
so
don't
just want to check.
just follow what we are discussing in the class. That's it. Just follow the
Okay.
pattern what we are discussing in the class. Just solve the quizzes, solve the assignments. That's it. You'll be in a better shape.
What is the difference like between Java and JavaScript? Because I see people, going with
Okay. Java
TypeScript
is a
with
dynamic.
Playwright.
No,
And
I'll tell you. Java is
Mhm.
a dynamic programming language. Java is a statically typed programming language. Yes, Bidesh, we don't use static keyword before JDK 25. Static keyword is not, you can need not use from JDK 25 onwards. Okay. So Lakshmi, coming to your point, JavaScript is a dynamically typed programming language, and the whole point of using JavaScript is for web development, like front-end web development. That was the main reason that has come into the picture, whereas Java majorly focuses on back-end application API development or core business development. So that's where the journey has started. So when you're saying Playwright, why they are promoting JavaScript? I'll tell you the reason. Because TypeScript was invented by Microsoft. So in order to promote their own programming language, that is why they're spreading a propaganda that, okay, use TypeScript, use TypeScript, use TypeScript. Okay. So it's a purely a business gimmick. You can use Playwright with Java also, Playwright with TypeScript also. Just the market is being pushed for TypeScript because purposefully Microsoft is releasing all the updates to TypeScript only. That is the reason. They're pushing for JavaScript and TypeScript.
Okay.
Yeah. Manipriya will be having it by tomorrow morning at the latest, very soon. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So better you start with anyone, like not only me, anyone who is starting their career into automation, start with Selenium with Java, followed by go for Playwright with TypeScript or JavaScript or Cypress with TypeScript, because the foundational layers of automation concepts will be very clear when you do Selenium with Java. Post that, you had a secondary tool like Playwright. This is my recommendation.
Sure, Rahul. Thank you.
See, Cypress or Playwright, I told Videsh. Cypress as secondary doesn't have much scope. Playwright has secondary much scope in India. I'm talking about US market. Cypress and Playwright have equal ratios. That's the reason, as a secondary skill.
But for players, even we can do the part-time jobs at the same. It has some market values.
Sorry?
But for Playwright and Selenium has some market values. Even we can do a part-time job in.
Yeah. You can, if you have strings to pull, you can try doing it.
Yeah, my colleagues are doing it, but
I mean, that's a different topic. We can have it later. Yeah. So if no one has any doubts, you can drop the session, guys. That's not a problem.
okay, so currently which is having this one today, this is called the Playwright or normal Selenium.
And since you are from Tamil Nadu, I will say Selenium is still ruling the show.
Yeah, but
JDs will say Playwright with TypeScript. I'll tell you what happens with JDs. They'll say some new project comes, they'll use Playwright with TypeScript. Or what will happen? They'll say like later they'll feel like, okay, Playwright is not working out, then they'll switch to Selenium with Java. So sometimes why the interviewers in the JD, they'll say Selenium with Java is a primary tool, Playwright with TypeScript is the secondary tool. Okay.
yeah, which is we installed today. It comes under which well, it is how can we decide this? Because
Okay.
I'm an automation person, totally. I usually install this one, the Eclipse IDE, one that only I could see it in Office. It's totally different from that one. So
Yes.
describe this version?
The IntelliJ, you will see the difference, the way you code, the way we execute the test cases. In future, when I run the test cases in bulk, the GUI is very fantastic. Even anyone who is coming, they can see the reports very clearly, like from the console side, editor side. You'll understand things clearly. Like once you get the feel of IntelliJ, you'll understand. And in fact, when we discuss the concept of streams, say IntelliJ is the only tool in the globe where you can debug a stream. Even Eclipse also, you cannot debug a stream.
Okay.
So there are a lot of features you'll understand slowly. This is the first session, right? You might not feel the difference.
Oh.
So Nitya, coming to the point, if you're, I want to know which part of the globe you are attending the session. Tamil Nadu. Yeah, Nitya, the answer what I've said for Manipriya, the same thing.
Rahul, but here we are learning Java with
Selenium.
Selenium. Okay, in this course we are learning Java with Selenium.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If no one has no doubts, you can drop for the day. Tomorrow we will connect again. We will start understanding the print statements and all those things. Okay.
Yes, asking.
Thank you all.
Yeah, actually, Nitya is asking
Thank
something to
you.
you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nitya is asking something to
I
you.
have answered
She left.
already. I've
Yeah,
answered.
okay, but she left. Okay, yeah, fine. Thank you.
Answered.
Rahul, then it says like API with rest assured, like the head title of this course shows API with rest assured. So I was a bit confused. I don't have any idea
Don't worry. Don't worry. We
with
will go through.
automation, so I just want to understand
So
what exactly it is.
generally there are two types of testing that we generally do. One is API testing and one is UI testing. UI means the front end part of the testing. Nowadays,
Yes.
every tester needs to have knowledge on both API and UI. That's a mandate now, Lakshmi. So
Okay.
first, what we are covering, our journey starts from Java fundamentals, followed by GitHub, followed by
Okay.
Postman and rest assured. First, we will finish the API part because that is in heavy demand, followed by UI testing.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Yes.
So don't worry, if you don't
Thank
have any coding knowledge also, that's fine. Just follow the process of the class.
Sure. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, since none of you have doubts, we can call it for the day. Okay, thank you all. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.